So many exciting things have happened on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen over the past 15 years that the show has been on air. But host Andy Cohen experienced something that has never happened before during an episode that aired on Monday, May 5. Andy sat down with actors Connie Britton and Will Forte at the Bravo Clubhouse, where they talked acting, Bravo, and their lives. But when Andy asked Connie about her son, Yobi, he got a little more than he bargained for when he knocked his super full Diet Cherry Coke cup off the side table, spilling it between him and Connie. "Oh no," Connie exclaimed. "What does it mean?" "That's the first time in 15 years I've ever spilled a drink," Andy exclaimed to applause from the audience. "I've never spilled a drink. That was a super full Diet Cherry Coke too. I am so sorry." Andy then proceeded to pick up the ice cubes off the clubhouse floor. "You just never know what's going to happen," he concluded. While this was the first time that Andy dropped a drink on the floor during WWHL, it isn't the first time that he has dropped something during the taping of WWHL. During WWHL Season 16, Episode 43, which aired in March 2019, guest Carly Claus presented Andy with a home-baked gooey butter cake, which Andy dug right into. He then proceeded to place it on the same side table as above, when the cake fell and flipped onto the carpet. "You made this, oh my God," Andy said, laughing, while eating the cake off of the floor. "I feel terrible." Andy is no stranger to messes, as he is the dad to two young kids, 6-year-old son Ben and 3-year-old daughter Lucy, and the kids are about to have a brand new canvas for their spills, as Andy is in the process of moving to a brand new duplex in NYC after listing his West Village duplex in September 2024 for $14 million. Andy spoke with the Daily Dish in December 2024, where he revealed details on his new place, which had been under construction for a year and a half. "The new apartment is a little more sophisticated," he said. "It's about the next phase of my life, which I think is a little more sophisticated." For over 15 years, Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen has been a playground of candid conversations, hilarious games, and iconic Bravo moments. From housewives reunions to jaw-dropping celebrity confessions, the Bravo Clubhouse has seen it all, or so we thought. On the Monday, May 5 episode of WWHL, Andy Cohen shared the couch with two beloved entertainers, Friday Night Lights and White Lotus star Connie Britton, and the ever-hilarious SNL alum Will Forte. What began as a lively evening filled with laughter and conversation took an unexpected turn when Andy experienced a literal spill that marked a first in the show's long-running history. While chatting casually about acting, parenting, and pop culture, Andy leaned in to ask Connie about her adopted son, Yobi, a heartwarming topic that clearly meant a lot to the actress. But just as she began to respond, Cohen accidentally knocked over his super full Diet Cherry Coke, perched on the small clubhouse side table between them. The drink splashed across the floor, sending ice cubes skittering in every direction. Connie gasped, visibly startled by the sudden spill. "Oh no," she exclaimed, raising her hands as if to shield herself. "What does it mean?" A stunned Andy paused, then broke into laughter along with the audience. "That's the first time in 15 years I've ever spilled a drink," he announced, clearly flustered but trying to recover. "I've never spilled a drink. That was a super full Diet Cherry Coke too. I am so sorry." The audience clapped and cheered, perhaps in disbelief that even the unflappable Andy Cohen could have a clumsy moment. Ever the professional, he immediately grabbed some napkins and crouched down to collect the rogue ice cubes, joking, "You just never know what's going to happen." Despite the interruption, Connie remained the picture of grace and humor. She laughed it off, brushing off any concerns. "I think it means we're going to have a wild conversation," she said with a wink. The tension melted as quickly as the ice on the floor, and Andy thanked her for being such a good sport. Later in the show, Andy revisited the moment with his trademark wit, turning it into a mini running joke. "I think the clubhouse just got christened," he quipped. "We've had a lot of spills metaphorically, but now we've had a literal one." Although this marked Andy's first ever drink spill in 15 years of WWHL, it wasn't the first time something has gone awry on set. Back in Season 16, Episode 43, which aired in March 2019, Andy had a delicious but equally messy moment with guest Carly Kloss. The supermodel had baked a gooey butter cake for the host, who was delighted by the gift. After taking a bite and singing its praises, Andy placed the cake on the very same side table where this week's cherry Coke mishap occurred. As fate would have it, the cake slid off the edge and landed frosting first on the carpet. "You made this. Oh my God," Andy said with his mouth full, laughing as he scooped up the cake and took another bite right off the floor. "I feel terrible," he added, though he didn't look too remorseful. In another memorable blooper, during a 2022 episode featuring Laverne Cox and Riza Farahan, a chair leg gave out, causing a momentary scramble that had both guests and crew laughing. Though nothing was spilled that time, the unscripted chaos once again reminded fans of what makes the show so unpredictable and beloved. Andy's ability to take life's little messes in stride likely comes from his personal life, where spills and unpredictability are part of the daily routine. As a devoted single dad to 2 young children, 6-year-old Ben and 3-year-old Lucy, Andy is no stranger to sticky fingers, knocked over juice boxes, and impromptu dance parties. In December 2024, Cohen opened up to the Daily Dish about an exciting new chapter for his family. After listing his iconic West Village duplex for $14 million in September 2024, Andy revealed he had purchased a new, larger home that better suits his evolving life as a father and media mogul. "The new apartment is a little more sophisticated," he said, noting that the renovation process had taken nearly a year and a half. "It's about the next phase of my life, which I think is a little more mature and put together." One of the biggest draws? A massive outdoor space where Ben and Lucy can play. "It's really huge," Andy gushed. "And it's private. I can actually let them run around without worrying about cars or other people." He added that while he'll miss the West Village, he's excited to create new memories in a fresh space, especially ones that don't involve red Solo cups on live television. According to a Bravo insider who spoke anonymously, the production team leaped into action behind the scenes once the cameras cut to a commercial break. "We always have a cleanup kit ready to go," the source said. "It's rare we have to use it, but with Andy, you never know. We love that he keeps things real, even when it gets a little messy." The staff later posted a behind-the-scenes video of the cleanup effort on the WWHL Instagram stories, showing crew members drying the carpet and rearranging props. "Spill happens," read the caption, followed by a cherry and soda can emoji. Bravo fans took to social media immediately after the episode aired to weigh in on the unexpected beverage bombshell. On X, formerly Twitter, reactions ranged from amused to admiring. "Andy Cohen spilling a Diet Cherry Coke live on air is the most relatable thing I've ever seen. Still iconic," one user tweeted. "Connie Britton handled that spill like a queen. Grace under cherry Coke pressure," wrote another. "That table has bad juju. First Carly's cake, now Andy's drink." Someone saged the clubhouse, joked a fan on Instagram. One particularly creative fan even edited a short video mashup of both spills, Carly's cake and Andy's drink, with dramatic music and slow-motion effects. It quickly went viral on TikTok, garnering over 300,000 views in a matter of hours. The next morning, Andy addressed the spill again on his SiriusXM show Andy Cohen Live, admitting he was still a little embarrassed but ultimately found it hilarious. "It was so full," he said, laughing. "I mean, what was I thinking putting a full drink that close to the edge? Rookie move. But hey, it gave us a moment. That's live TV. He praised Connie Britton for her calm and humor and said Will Forte, ever the comic, tried to make light of the situation by pretending he was going to knock over his own glass. He was miming like he was going to do it too, Andy chuckled. We were all just cracking up. It kind of brought us closer. This week's episode of WWHL reminded viewers why the show has endured for over a decade. In a media landscape filled with heavily produced segments and rehearsed interviews, the Clubhouse continues to offer a space where anything can, and often does, happen. Andy Cohen's reaction to the mishap, full of humor and humility, reflects the charm that has made him a fan favorite. Whether he's spilling secrets or Diet Cherry Coke, viewers know they're always in for a good time. As one fan summed it up perfectly in a Reddit thread, Andy Cohen could fall off his chair and still make it part of the show. That's why we love him. Please subscribe and keep watching for more detailed videos.